What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going on a road trip. Before we hit the road, I need to pull out my spare K20a2 short block.
It's in the floor?
Yeah, just on the floor, man. Man, I want to cry. $6.77. Golly. All right, guys, let's get y'all caught up a little bit. The introduction to this video, we took off in the KRX to go pick up a K20a2 short block assembled by the homie Chris Built. And the short block, when we got back, I stuffed it on the engine stand and it's been sitting right there. If you guys don't remember, the short block belongs to the silver sedan, which we popped the piston and rod last year on the dyno in November. And a couple of weeks after that, I dropped off the short block to get it machined and assembled. So it came back, everybody gets busy, I get it. And you know, with building engines, you know, blueprinted and like assembled correctly, it's not an overnight process, especially with machine shops being backed up. So coming into this year, that short block finally got assembled a little while ago. Actually, I had to find time to go pick it up, so I did. We went to go pick it up. I put it right there. We're gonna talk about it in just a moment. Now hear me out, guys. I know it might sound a little confusing right now because there's gonna be a couple of car characters in this conversation. I know a lot of my friends, I kind of talked about it, we're confused because there's just so many EFs that I kept bringing up. Okay, so right now we're only going to be talking about 3 cars: the blue all-wheel drive sedan, the silver all-wheel drive sedan, and the KRX, right? It's not that hard to distinguish the 3. So this motor, this short block, belongs to the silver sedan, the only car in my whole fleet that does not have a motor in it right now, the only car in my fleet that does not run. Right, so I bought this car with the intentions of saving the EF sedan. Everybody who wanted to buy the car from the previous owner wanted to buy it for the parts and junk the car. You guys know me, if I can save it, I'm going to save it. Obviously, it was a running car. Obviously, we rebuilt it from the ground up. Obviously, it was at the dyno until it wasn't. I want to save this car. I want it to live on the road. I want it to go to somebody who can appreciate it when time comes, right? So when I brought this car back to the house, I had no intentions to buy it in the first place. I had no idea what I was gonna do with it. All I knew was the price was good. I had to go get it. So I went and I got it. It sat for a little while. Then we figured out a game plan for it. I wanted to do the bottom dollar, the lowest spending amount of money possible to build an all-wheel drive car, right? Everything in this car has been DIY. Now, I wanted to keep everything budget in the sense of affordability, right? And you guys know that's how we roll here on the channel. It's not that I'm broke. It's not that I'm cheap. It's just I want to be relatable in a sense to those who don't have a gang of money, right? So I built this car trying to budget everything as much as possible. Stock motor, DIY all-wheel drive parts, wagon components, just, you know, making do with what you have or what you have access to. It was never meant to have a built motor. If I'm being honest, it was never meant to have a built motor. So I had the idea of not using this short block in the silver sedan. And the only reason why I say that is because I wanted to keep it stock motor just for simplicity and reliability for the most part. Not saying that this short block isn't, but granted, my blue all-wheel drive car is like my primary car that I use to race, right? And if you guys don't remember, I had a built motor in that car that got hurt from a manufacturer defected part. That block, that motor had been gone for a little over a year and a half now, and I had just gotten words. If you guys saw the introduction, I picked up this short block and I dropped off one, and I also brought back another short block. That short block that I brought back supposedly has a crack at the bottom of the sleeve, which is the original built motor to my blue car. Okay, don't get confused, my blue car. And that's why the motor's been gone for a while. I just haven't had time to bring another short block to Chris so he can assemble it for me to get my motor back for my blue car. The goal is to make 900. So now I'm at this point where I'm like, I don't know how long the motor's gonna be gone before I get it back. And when I get this motor back, it's gonna be a full long block, which is gonna be the motor we're gonna shoot for bigger power. If you guys remember, we got a PBG straight cut synchronized gear for the all-wheel drive transmission, and we're going fuel tech, we're going bigger turbo. I bought a new turbo, like all the stuff, the recipe to make more power for the blue car for that engine. Now, because I raced the blue sedan 2 seasons, 1150 index, and the car does great, I've been wanting to turn it up. Now, I can't throw it on E85 and just kind of, you know, turn it up a little bit there. But the thing about me is, you know, I don't want to push too much on stock motors. Although you guys are probably going to argue with me, K's will make numbers all day long. 500, 600, 700. It'll hold. How long? Who knows? So I'm kind of like throwing the idea around here. A lot of switcheroos, a lot of twisting the game plan here. It's gonna sound crazy. It's not set in stone. It's just something I thought about. I was thinking about putting this piston rod motor in my blue car so we can turn it up safely. Find another K series engine and put it in the silver car to keep it all stock and factory and still make some boost out of it. And then I was gonna take the motor out of my blue car and put it in my KRX. Hear me out. That's my supposedly track car, and it's been 3 years since I put the motor back together in the KRX, and I have not tracked it, and I don't think I'll plan on tracking it anytime soon. And I kind of want a quicker front wheel drive car. What comes with a quicker front wheel drive car is, you guys been seeing, I've attended a lot of the front wheel drive shootouts that I can't participate in because I'm all wheel drive. But if I had the KRX making some jam, I can enter in these shootouts and I can bring you guys more content in that sense. And hell, I might even just drive it down to SoCal because they have shootouts out there all the time. Maybe I'll go and have some fun out there in SoCal, who knows? But I've been itching to do something with the KRX, and I don't want to touch the K24 that's in there because that's a healthy rebuilt engine that I put together that I'm very proud of, and I definitely don't want to boost that if I did. Would definitely take the K20Z1 out of the blue car, put it in the KRX, boost that on pump gas so I can still drive it to LA and back, because you guys know me, I drive my cars all the way down to SoCal and back, almost 1,000 miles plus round trip at the end of the whole ordeal. it'll be reliable in a sense to keep it on pump gas to drive it all the way down to LA and back. The blue sedan will be on E85 and that car will be turned up if I did, and then I'll find another stock motor for the silver sedan and throw that on E85, and that's just a fun local mess around car. And actually I just thought about this right now. I just thought about this right now. I'm literally, when you guys see me rolling my eyes, it's because I'm looking in the inventory in my head. I do have a complete rotating assembly K20a2 that I bought off of Marketplace right here. You guys see that? It's a complete rotating assembly. Nothing is wrong with it. It is just super duper bare, but I have everything to assemble it if I wanted to. I got 2 K20 heads right here, one, I got one more right here. So I could actually just put that short block together and throw that in this car and, you know, throw some boost at it. But I know it sounds confusing at this point because I'm like part excited, part confused, part I don't know what I want to do. But that's kind of been in the back of my mind since I picked up this short block. I've ran through a couple of my friends. I even ran through my tuner. He thought I was crazy. So nothing is in motion. Nothing is set in stone. I'm just gauging ideas. That's all I'm really doing, because realistically I want to do something with the KRX to make it a front wheel drive car. I've been wanting to build a front wheel drive car. If you guys saw the year-end recap for last year, I talked about building a race car this year, but I don't think that's plausible for me because truck trailer don't got, and front wheel drive car, a race car, it's only a race car. But if I had a registered like front wheel drive fast car, we can go and F around and find out somewhere in Mexico, who knows. So that's kind of what's been crossing my mind. Again, it's starting to sound a little confusing in my head because I am not set in stone on what I want to do. But right now, as you guys are watching this video, we're still going to assemble this motor as if it's for the silver sedan. But if plan changes, you guys will know, obviously. And I'm not even giving you guys the gist of the other K24 that's sitting over there, right? I'm not even giving you guys the gist of what we've been talking about with my buddy Chewy, with the silver sedan, his wagon, that motor. I think that will make this whole entire thing confusing. So anyways, I don't think I have anything planned for the rest of this video. It was just, you know, my short block is back, and I hope you guys look forward to seeing this motor in action and see what we can do with it. Big shout out to MaXpeedingRods for the rods. They always support us here on the channel. Discount code applied will save you guys 10% off at checkout if you guys decide you want to cop these rods for your build. I've already used them in the Ellis VTEC build before. We made a little over 200, and I actually plan on using them again soon here because I'm going to be building the Ellis short block as well too with 81.5. I have JE Pistons for them, so we're gonna be trying to get into some engine builds if we don't have a big car build to do. Some K series stuff, some B series stuff. I know you guys been wanting to see all that, but as far as this video goes, I think that's all I have for you guys. This EK should be coming in here soon. But so with that being said, guys, we're gonna wrap it up for this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update on the K20a2 short block with Weisco piston and MaXpeedingRod H-beams. If you guys enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for Turbo EK content, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.